riddles, mazes, puzzles. Humans have always been fascinated by all kinds of mysteries and thrilled finding answers to all sorts of questions. Throughout history, the traditional hedges, mazes got new variations, landscape designers bringing to the public awe-inspiring grass mazes, corn mazes, straw mazes, and other webs constructed from diverse types of flora.
You may be expecting to see down our list the famous mazes usually displayed in front of the hotels. Here we have gathered spectacular garden mazes found around the world that may diversify your trip to a certain country. Not only are these extremely entertaining to walk, but also provide picturesque escape to the story behind. The mazes are presented in no particular order as each of them got their personal beauty and features.
Hedge Labyrinth of Villa Pisani, Stra, Italy. The Hedge Labyrinth of Villa Pisani has it all: the photogenicity, the entertaining factor, and history behind. Deemed the most difficult labyrinth in the world to solve, Villa Pisani even had Napoleon mystified and lost. Steeped in heritage, the labyrinth was created in 1720 and is located outside Venice city limits in Stra. With towering hedges forming 9 concentric rings, there be no peeking over the tops of these hedges. If you ever reach the center, you'll find yourself at a small tower with a spiral staircase and turret to survey everyone still finding their way.
Pineapple Garden Maze, Dole Plantation, Wahiawa, Hawaii. Stretching 3 acres and with almost 2.5 miles of paths, Dole Plantation Giant Pineapple Garden Maze has been declared the world's largest maze of 2008. Located in Hawaii as one of the few permanent botanic mazes in the US, and is made of 14,000 colorful Hawaiian plants. An education in itself, the long, winding paths take you past the island's natural flora before arriving at its center. The unique, playful design and world's largest title makes this maze stand out from the rest. Upon completion, the fastest win a prize and are entered into a history of Dole Plantation with their names added to sign at the entrance to the maze.
The Peace Maze, Northern Ireland. The Peace Maze is the world's second largest permanent hedge mazes after the Pineapple Maze, Hawaii, and was created to honor the peace and reconciliation of Northern Ireland over the past century. With planning beginning in 1998, the maze was opened for use in September 2001. Covering 2.7 arcs, a height of 1.5 meters, and path length of almost 2 miles, the maze is made up of 6,000 yews. To create the maze, many of the yew trees were planted by people from all over Northern Ireland. With a slightly lower hedge height than usual, the idea was to increase interaction between maze goers.
Yancheng Defeng Dream Maze, China. Deemed the world's biggest maze by the Guinness World Record in 2018. The Yancheng Defeng Dream Maze in China has one main maze and several side mazes to see, with its size of 35,596 square meters. The main show is an elk-shaped maze fitted with 10 different rest stops. Other mazes include circular designs, heart-shaped designs, and mazes with glass structures to walk through.
Hampton Court Palace Maze, England. With a size of 242,811 square meters, the Hampton Court Palace Maze is the oldest surviving hedge maze in the world. It was commissioned by William III in the late 17th century. While its original hedges have been periodically replaced, it still remains its original design by George London and Henry Wise, who, despite being royal gardeners, weren't allowed to interfere with the court overlooking their creation.
Did you find our video interesting? Write your comments below if we are contributing an information.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to notify with our next video.
Labirinto del Masone, Parma, Italy. The Labirinto del Masone is a star-shaped maze that, quite interestingly, is a rest of a dare. The maze was established in 2015 after the Italian publisher Franco Maria Ricci declared that he's set to build the largest maze in the world, and author George Louis Borges said he won't be able to accomplish that. Nonetheless, the awesome-looking maze is built out of 200,000 fast-growing bamboo plants and stretches for approximately 20 acres. Fun fact, the estate, which includes the maze, is known to be the birthplace of Parmesan cheese.
Richardson Adventure Farm Corn Maze, Illinois, US. Richardson Adventure Farm is the epitome of a successful family, run businesses, and champions the little of the world's largest corn maze at 33 arcs. Wooden bridges, stairs, checkpoints, signposts, games, and more accompany the maze, providing hours of fun for children. Each year, the Richardsons will conjure up a new idea or theme for a maze, put forth and concepts in Scrabble form with digital images and hand drawings to their designer maze play. This maze has 4 sectors with 5 games, taking almost 2 hours to complete all 24 checkpoints with the map provided. Once all the checkpoints have been located and hole punched, the participants receive a well-earned Bevrand souvenir certificate.
Ashcombe Maze, Mornington Peninsula, Australia. Planted over 40 years ago, Ashcombe is Australia's oldest and largest hedge maze, located near Melbourne in Victoria, Australia. The maze is part of the Ashcombe Maze and Lavender Gardens in the beautiful Mornington Peninsula. It has a unique lush, lime green texture made from 1,000 Caprosus macrocapra plants, and due to their evergreen nature, maintains this year-round. Its organic and rounded look is achieved through its distinctive maintenance techniques. Instead of geometrically slicing and dicing, Ashcombe uphold a constant trimming which provides the authentic shape and exquisite green. Initially, the plants were dispersed at the 1 meter intervals. However, over time, the hedge has grown abundantly, causing the paths to narrow, adding all the more to the fun and mystery.
Davis Mega Maze, Sterling, USA. The amazing cornfield maze has become one of the most popular seasonal attractions of Sterling. It is designed by world's famous maze designer, Adrian Fisher. The theme of this unique mega maze changes completely every year. The maze amazes the visitors every year with fresh design, including a dinosaur, a king's crown, and a city skyline. The maze also features Wi-Fi hotspots to enable visitors to find their way with the help of GPS devices.
Schonbrunn Palace Maze, Vienna, Austria. The symmetry of this maze is magnificent. Planted in 1998 in homage to the earlier Schonbrunn maze, that once stood in its place, the history and the splendor of the angles justify its position in these rankings, refusing to pale in the shadow of its predecessor. This 20 years old maze extends over 1,715 square meters. If you like our picks, give a thumbs up and share with your friends.
For more information about travel and world's wonder, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!